Hey, this is Tom with CPU Points. That's right. And today's video, we're gonna have some fun. What the hell is that thing just floating? Oh my gosh, it's my camera. We'll move that a little higher. There we go. Perfect. I think. It's just floating there. All right. Well, yeah, nothing we can do about that, really. You're gonna have to see that camera above it. I guess maybe not. There we go. Yeah, there, perfect. You can see more of the screen anyway. All right, so we are working on a Dell Inspiron 5558. Now you may ask, what am I doing with this thing? Well, we're going to be putting a new motherboard into it. We're going to be putting some other new components. It has an i3 processor. Only thing you can really see here is it just says i3. Anyway, yeah, it's an i3 processor. It has a touch screen. It's it's my daughter's. She's had it for a couple of years. It's a little slow for her. And between the price of buying a computer with the components that I know she's going to want for the games that she plays, or I just upgrade it. Well, for half the price, I chose the option upgrade. Her birthday's coming up in 2 weeks, so this is my first time in like 2 years I've been able to get her a birthday gift, hopefully in time for her birthday. So let's see if we can get this thing upgraded, shall we? The first thing we need to do is make sure there's no power plugged in, and that's obvious. And we take the battery out. We don't work on computers with a power supply. That battery is no good. That battery's actually going in the trash, but whatever. Alright. So let's go ahead and begin the process of taking this thing apart. I hate taking apart computers. I've already taken this thing apart once, and it wasn't fun. And I'm using a number 1 screwdriver. And the screwdrivers come in multiple sizes, so let's see. Yeah. That's step 1. And then we take there we go. And yes, I use a plastic card to push in the pins. This laptop came with some Micron chips. Very nice. I like Micron. I buy a lot of my CPUs through Micron, or their commercial company, Crucial. Wow, this is interesting. One of their chips is from Micron, and the other one is from Samsung. So this thing came with 6 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, we're gonna put matching DIMMs in there. It's gonna run so much smoother. Oh, what the? Oh, that is cute and quaint. All right. Next step, we're gonna disconnect the hard drive. I'm not sure if this is the type that pops up or flips out. And that's what we gotta be careful with, because we don't want to break the plastic. So I don't remember if this is the type that slides or flips. It's the type that flips. Good. All right. There we go. And then we're going to put the hard drive screws and the little happy compartment as well. Actually, it looks like the hard drive screws and the case screws are all the same size. Oh, I also take notes when I take apart a laptop. Got to take copious notes. OneNote. Fucking OneNote. Alright. Go away. Yes. Get started. Yes, go. Shoot. I should really call my daughter, find out what she wants to name her laptop. Let's see. Sunday. Hard drive. Hard drive long. And this is the, I think this is going to require the number 0. Screwdriver. I don't like taking this thing apart in the first place. Alright, and this is the Wi-Fi small bracket. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this case is so not conductive to taking components out, I'll tell you what. Yeah. So this machine came with a 500 gigabyte. Came with a 500 gigabyte mechanical drive running at 5400 RPM. We're going to replace that with a SATA. What's that SATA? With an SSD, of course it's SATA. Let's see what else we got. Well, we're going to take out all these fun screws. Let's take the drive out first. These both the same height, I hope. Yeah. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we have the one screw that went in here. screw that mounted right here. So those are the 2 mounting screws for that guy. Alright. Okay. Alright, so put the 2 case screws there. Put 3 battery screws into Tuesday. Okay, and then what I'm now doing is I'm looking for every single spot where there was a screw. Now, this computer was not fun to take apart the first time. I'm going to tell you it's not fun to take apart the second time. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're taking apart this godforsaken case. Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah. Alright, so always trying to find a good spot to start this process. Oh no. There's a good spot right here. I don't like taking these things apart. You know, you get all excited to work on a project because it's for your kid. And then you realize that you really don't like working on these things, but you do them anyway because you love your child. Now, well, it should come apart right about here-ish. As it should. Don't quote me on that because, again, I haven't taken this computer apart in a long time, so I forget how it pops out. I don't remember if it pops out from here and the top part comes off, or it separates from someplace else. Lucky me in my memory. Ah, I found it. Don't knock those screws over, Tom, so help me. I don't care about the memory, but what I do care about are those screws. Okay. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's pins right there. But there's always something holding this thing back before too, if I remember from my last time dealing with this monstrosity. Yeah, replacing other components on this thing's a dream. You know, it's when you get down to the brass tacks and you start working on like replacing things like the motherboard or the keyboard. The keyboard. Now I remember. Yeah, it's a dang puzzle. The keyboard great. Yeah, the keyboard if I remember correctly pops out of this mess too. I don't have any luck getting a see, I don't like using metal tools, because metal tools will end up cutting attached to the bottom of that? I don't remember. There we go. I'm the guy that didn't fuck this up. I probably did. My overzealousness to take this damn thing apart because I have no patience for this shit. I hate laptops. This is the reason why I hate laptops. Damn things never pop out. Never ever pop out like you want them to. So I remember correctly, there was a piece underneath the keyboard, but there's no way to unscrew the keyboard. This keyboard's screwed in too. Dang blasted computers. I hate laptops. Let's see. Who the hell has patience for this? Slide this guy down like that. If I remember correctly, there's no more screws in here. It's just a nightmare to take this thing apart. Let's see, it's got something hanging right above the keyboard. The keyboard's got to pop out to allow the yeah. This part. I think I remember before I was trying to pop this part out before. I don't think this. There it comes. I told Lucy I had a hard time with her computer last time I worked on this thing. Yeah, and there is definitely a screw underneath the keyboard. Just don't remember how to get the keyboard out. That's the question. There we go. Come to Poppy, sweetheart. All right. Okay, take that out. See, some more flip. And this guy right here is not a flip. This guy's a slider, it looks like. This guy over here flips up. And this top case has number 0 screws in it. Oh boy. 5x5, 5x5. Okay, let's disconnect that one. Okay, now that just took out all those screws. That one's also a flipper, looks like. Yep, that just flipped out. There we go. There we go, perfect on that one. Oh, you bastard. And my tweezers somewhere. And these are all the same size. They go on a Wednesday. Long guys were on Sunday. Long guys are my long case screws. Monday were my hard drive screws. I don't think I had anything Tuesday. Tuesday. And out of the way. Alright. Now in this case, should just pop the rest of the way out, right? Right? Yeah, we'll see. Out, but still caught on something. Yeah, we are. Here's where I got every last screw out of here, but I didn't. This is a Tuesday. And she just pops almost right out. Yeah, as soon as you disconnect the last screw, she's almost out of there. Alright. That was SATA. Oh, that's just a tiny little board. It's a cute little tiny board, but it's a tiny board all in all. Anything else here? No. All right. Then that all scratched at the screens, but I'm gonna. Okay, so what's holding the screen? So what's holding the motherboard in place? This is what we're after right here. Alright, there's a screw here holding it in place. Okay, so motherboard's going to go into Wednesday. that's the display. Okay, here's a display cable right here. Be very careful when we take this out. It's held together in 2 spots. Okay, we'll get the bottom bezel out of the way. Alright, this over here, and see where we're hooked up at. Okay, so we have I remember that one, yes, the power and USB adapter. I have what looks to be the audio. And that's the board. Now I'm going to need the screws off of this thing. No, I'm not going to need the screws off of this thing, but I'm going to show you. Okay, we're going to put this down someplace safe. And this is the i5 processor. I'm sorry, the i3 processor right here. It's soldered onto the dang blasted board. So there's no way to replace the processor without replacing the board. I know, asinine design, but whatever. So, my daughter needed a more powerful computer, and that's what she got. Now, the question is, what I do with the board? I think I put it in her bag. Yeah, I did put it in her bag last night, didn't I? Okay. So inside of her bag, we have all her components. Heatsink, motherboard, hard drive, RAM, mouse, battery. And because this is an i7 with a discrete card, it requires power pack. Alright, so we're going to put the power pack down for the time being. We're going to put the battery up here. New hard drive over here. New RAM over here. And I need my knife. Oh yeah, we already opened it up. Very good. Okay. Here's the new board. All happy and pretty and pristine. Okay. So the first thing we're going to install on this board is, damn it, I'm going to have to reuse that battery. I didn't think about buying new batteries. That's going to be a bitch and a half if that battery goes bad. As I said, we're not replacing. We're not using that. Okay, with that said, I'm going to attempt to pop this battery out of this board. Okay. Just like that. Yeah, you would think I have some batteries in stock. Ha! Like that ever crossed my mind. As more computers come in, yeah, I'll start stocking those batteries up again. Yeah, what a weak little i3 processor. Anything else I need to take off of this board? No, it's just an i3. See, it doesn't have onboard anything, blah 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 blah. So there's that. So let's go ahead and take the heat sink off. What sucks is it didn't come with the screws for the for these three guys, but I'm going to cannibalize from the old power supply, or, you know, from the old heat sink. Once I find my screwdriver. Now, when you ordered the heatsink, they told me it came with the screws. It didn't come with the screws for the video card. One. Because we're going to put these screws onto the other one. Two, three. Oh, that was much faster, and far less painless than I anticipated. So that's a good thing. All right, so we're going to take this guy. Pop the three screws underneath, like so. Okay, I'm sure you see what I'm doing. Or sort of. Okay. It's a comedy show. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. There we go. Maybe they're not designed to go through this hole. Yeah, they are. It's a matter of pushing this guy. If not, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for screws for this thing. Because these screws are modified screws. Yeah, see, this is a bigger hole. Those you'd sink through. Oh, damn. Let me see something. Yeah, they have posts in them, so they have to be screwed in. All right. I'm gonna work on tightening that down with these existing screws. See what happens. If it doesn't get tight enough, then I'm up a creek. Yeah, they were really worried about the chips though, so I like that. Alright, so this is the VRAM. This is the CPU. The video processor. This is the central processor, which is the i7. And that's what I'm looking for. These aren't the droids we're looking for. There's a droid. Right here. Let me see something. Cover. Now it covers the chips too. So I gotta put them on each chip. This is a quote-unquote brand new heatsink. Well, brand new fan anyway. That's what it was advertised as anyway. I mean, looks new-ish. Doesn't look bad. Yeah. That's about right. Just gotta see if we can get it. It said right in. Okay, good. Alright, let's screw these screws in. Yeah, it looks like it's going to hold down nicely. I don't know if it's going to be far enough down though, but we'll see. I don't like the fact I don't have, yeah, I don't like how high up these are sitting comparatively. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's see if I can find what the battery looks like. Inspiron 5558 heatsink. Yeah, they didn't include the screws for that one. Let's see something. Held in by any kind of a GPU 2. Yep, gotta find a small enough screws for this. I wish I had leftover laptops sitting around somewhere where I can just pull random screws out. I'm just pull screws right out of my rear end. No, they're way too big. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might have one. I have a little tiny one. Might be small enough to fit. Now, am I willing to pull from the this is a small tiny screw here. This is not like a standard laptop, desktop screw. Same size as the laptop screw, but it's a fine thread, not a coarse thread. All I'm willing to do is pull from the this might be this is way too big as well. What if I pull from underneath where the power supply, or where this guy's sat? I mean, that's not needed either. I mean, for the time being, anyway. Right? That's not going to spin with that one anyway. This guy right here. Yeah, and there's 3 of them, and really not a needed screw. Only concern is this guy right here is, oh no, it's not overlapping, so that should be okay. It looks like it's overlapping, but it isn't, so that'll be fine where it sits. That heat sink's not going anywhere. I just hope it's tight enough, because I mean, these things go out really far. You know, it's not like here where it actually clamps down on the CPU. I mean, this thing just sits there on the graphics card. Okay, well, making contact with the thermal compound, so that's a plus. And the VRAM's not on the thermal compound, but it's got some on it. But and we'll double check the torque on this guy. Yeah, torque's fine on that one. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put this thing back together again, huh? I'm satisfied for the most part. Yeah, like I have an interest in keeping this board. I think the board's fried, or the charging port's fried. I hope to God it's not the charging port. I really need to take a look at that charging port and see what's going on with it before I put the rest of this back together again. Because this is actually a non-working laptop right now. Whichever goes inside this bubble wrapping thing right here. It was in bubble wrap. I couldn't remember which bubble wrap it went into. But their board's being put away now. Here's the old board. Go away. It's all trash. I'll throw that there in the trash pile. Probably resell that thing. Where is the plastic piece that went over this? Or it's still on there? Oh, it's still on there. Cool. Alright, so we used up quite a bit of thermal compound on this project. That's fine. That's why I bought it. Then we have it for Leah's project. Okay, we'll move these screws someplace so that someplace safe, like where they belong. Now let's see if I remember what was plugged into this thing. Oh yeah, I want to view this too. Don't want to, but I got to. Looks good to me. All right. Okay, so we got the video here, got the audio here, so let's go ahead and plug the audio up. Let's find where everything is now. This was so much fun taking out. It's going to be more fun putting in. So it was fun putting out, taking out. Audio header isn't in. Here's the fun part about the audio header. It needs to follow through in this little guide right here, because I'm not going to be able to see this once it's all put away. Alright, it's following the same guide as the video header, except when I went to right here. Okay. Yep. As far as I can tell, it's matched up beautifully. There we go, perfect. We just gotta slide this Mr. Happy in here as well. Mr. Happy's got me slithering right in here. Do you think I can see what I'm not doing? No. Actually, I should see if there's anybody chatting. Alright, nobody's chatting, it looks like. Well, I should go into YouTube and Facebook and see too. Alright. Look at that, 4 messages. Anybody chatting in the chat box though? No, nope. There we go. Okay. And look at that, 4 messages. There we go. And we'll look at the comments there. Okay. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Come on, you know you want to get in there, you bastard. You cheeky fuck. Yep, it's nice and lined up. Now, all those guys up here. Take the audio. Pass the audio all the way around. And this guy right back here in the back where it belongs, where it will happily reside for the rest of its life. There we go. I'll slide the display right in here. There we go. Display's nice and happy. All the doodads are lined up. Motherboard is in... What day is motherboard in? Ah, okay, so motherboard's in Wednesday. Motherboard only held in by 1 screw. That's right, motherboard was only held in by 1 screw, now I remember. Okay, now. That's said and done. No, it isn't said and done. I gotta pass all these other cables through. I forgot about this. Because all the cables on the back are on. Because there's only one. Everything else got to be shoved through the... Oh, God, I forgot about this. Oh, did I forget about this? Oh, yeah. This is a fun project. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, these guys coming through this back channel right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, memory's coming back. Okay, good. Alright, so we got these two guys coming into the back channel. Gotta be careful so we don't strip those wires. Yep, that's right. It all's got to come out. So this guy's got to come in through the front. And it comes in the front up here, and oh, it does go through the top up there. Never mind. All right, that makes life easier. Okay. Those engineers did have a brain when they put this thing together. All right. So with that said, I'm in luck. All right. See, laptops, they have a real fickle position. You know, working on them is a pain in the royal derriere. And yes, working on them. Sometimes make you wish that you didn't know what you were doing with these things, because these are the challenging part of PC repair or PC building or whatever. And this is why people don't go out and build their own laptops, because you know, that's essentially what I just did, isn't it? You know, I'm replacing all the major components. I mean, you know, video, processor, hard drive. I mean, I'm not really caring much about the optical drive. You can take it or leave it in this system, but oh, that's the hard drive. Yeah, I thought I was missing something. Oh, man. I'm looking at this and I'm like, what the flip? I'm missing something. But no, I'm not. It's the, before I do all that, I really want this thing to post before I start snapping this thing back together again. See, some of these things can just be set in. How there's got to be pushed in. Let's switch back over to this guy over here, so you can see that. Make sure that you can see what I'm not doing here. Okay. Got all that. And I forgot to shove it through. That's the keyboard. Okay, that guy is the one I forgot to shove through. Crap. Maybe it isn't. Crap. Okay, those things. Yeah. Crap. Because I was starting. Yep, it's already starting to become a pistol. A pain in my royal derriere. Okay. Looks like everything's here. What the heck is that little guy then? Okay, we got this guy here. Yeah. This is the optical drive. The hard drive is on this side. Okay, going there. Okay. Okay. And count of 4 except for that little guy right there. It's going to jam me up the wall until I find it. Is that one? There's that one. I think I had this problem before. I think that's an add-on card that I didn't see, or that wasn't on here before, and I think I discovered that the hard way. Yeah, I did it again, didn't I? Yep, that is an option that was not included with this computer. Okay. I wish I knew what it was because, to complete this build, I would like to get that component now. That's kind of where I want to go with this. Now it's driving me nuts. Oh, you know what that was probably went to? A fingerprint reader. That's what that probably went to. As we know, the system doesn't have a fingerprint reader. Huh. Alright. Okay, well, what I'm doing is I'm looking up images of this flipping board. No, that's a different board completely. Alright, so here's their service manual. Okay, I'm not worried about that part. We're well versed on these components. I'm not worried about those components. Replacing the keyboard, computer base, moving the optical drive, moving the speakers, replacing the I/O board, blah blah blah. Wait a minute, the I/O board. Okay, that's what that was. Okay. Heatsink assembly, replacing from the power button module. The power button module. I'm not really worried about removing the display assembly, but we're worrying about the board. Okay, keyboard, wireless card, hard drive, base cover. So there's only two components on the top, so they basically have like an optional component that's not used. It's only two of them. Well, three of them. The other one looks like it's not used. That's it. Okay, that's the power button connector. And heatsink and fan. Speakers, optical drive, computer base. See, that's to the SSD, or the optical drive. Nothing shows that piece. Ah, that's what that's for. Okay, yeah. This is not a backlit keyboard. This was a backlit keyboard. It would go into that extra spot. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna upgrade her keyboard one of these days. You know what? For $20, I'm gonna surprise her and get her an illuminated keyboard. I'm like, Lucy, I got you an illuminated keyboard. But I mean, the keyboard replacement's gonna be it's gonna be easy. All I gotta do is remove it from the top, and that's it. I mean, there's no extra fun parts. Okay, so I almost had this thing done, but I forgot all about that. I was just concerned about that one piece. I didn't want to leave something out. Okay, that's what I get for not taking a picture of the board at each process and each step. All right, as I was saying, working on laptops, it's not fun. Now you do it because you have to. I mean, if someone likes to be agitated, or they have nothing but time on their hands, absolutely. You know. Alright, so there we go. Just disconnect the damn thing and put it all back together again. Get into the hole! Wow. Alright, there we go. And you gotta get through the hole too. Alright, you in that hole. You two in this hole. Go on, get in the hole already. Thank you. You. Yeah, speakers. Get plugged in there, babies. There you go. Bastards. Alright, there. Alright. Oh, good. I don't have to stick it underneath anything. Really doesn't get shoved underneath there. You have to drive me crazy. Oh, goody gumdrops. Okay, good. Alright, so that makes life easier. I don't care about the hard drive. What I do care about is that guy right there. Okay, good. Okay. Now, we plug in. Let's plug in the power switch. There we go. Power switch is in. Power switch is in nice and tight. There it is. Okay, good. And that guy's in. Touchpad's in. Okay. Keyboard's your turn. Keyboard's not in. Keyboard's in. There we go. There we go. Ah! And then you forget to put the screws in. Alright, these are all the Tuesday screws. No, wait a minute. They're not the Tuesday screws. That's a lot of screws for Tuesday. wherever you see where it's, you know, it's going to be printed, going to tell you what you're going to screw in. So when you're working with laptops, they will tell you what you're screwing in and what you're working on. You know, what size screw you're going to be putting in here. Thankfully, this laptop isn't like other companies that basically shove different size screws in, but they label everything too. And Dell provides schematics to take the whole thing apart and put it back together again. Alright. That's not it. Okay. Okay. Tuesday's out. Okay. All the screws are back in for Tuesday. Now we can put this guy back in where it belongs, I think. Yep. I'm going to replace our keyboard anyway, so I'm not really too worried about the keyboard being all screwed up. Alright. Okay, I did take a picture of this. White on the top. Oh, come on, just snap in there, you bastard. No, you want to. Said, you know you want to. Okay, then we're going to show black on the bottom. Alright. Oh, wait. Goes this way. Duh. There we are. Okay. Right. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too worried about those three. Let me go ahead and slide this guy right in. And where the batteries. One gigabyte stick. Sorry, 8 GB stick. Now we're going to enable dual channel mode. With the second matching crucial 8 GB stick. There we go. For the hard drive, we're going to put that in now. All right. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'll take that off now. Oh, sorry, you see me doing it from the back, but there we go. All right. We had 3, okay. before I go through anything else, I want to make sure this thing boots up. Let's see if we can get battery in here. I'm hoping the battery has some sort of a charge so I can at least post. Okay, 4 beeps. Inspiron. Great. It's got a memory issue. Oh yeah, hope I put the battery in. We got post. Not beeping. Fans blowing. Nothing on the screen. Alright, we've got power. And nothing. Oh, wait a minute. We got post. We got post, baby. Oh my God, we got a computer up. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to stay live. I'm going to hook this thing up to a power pack and we're going to get Windows installed on this bad boy. Oh wait, we got to finish up a few other things. All right. All right, this is exciting. I don't know about you, but man alive. I love it when a computer comes together. I don't know how long I've been live. 2 hours. Yeah, that's about right for a friggin' laptop. I told my intern it should take about an hour to take apart a computer, an hour to put it back together again. He was down to about 45 minutes ripping apart and 45 minutes to get it all back together. Because, you know, you got to be careful when you're dealing with a laptop. No, they're not the easiest beasts to work on. That's the screws left over. And one screw left over. Okay, found the spot. Wait a minute. There was 2 screws I wasn't supposed to put in yet. See, they mark them. This one and this one. Pray tell, why? Because you gotta shove this guy back into place, that's why. Darn it. Oh, never mind. Okay. That guy went in. There we go. There we go. It wasn't just mixed memory size, it was mixed memory brands. I mean, wow. You gotta love that kind of crap. Look at that. No leftover screws. Hey, you know where those 3 screws came from. They weren't left over. Knock that shit off. Alright. We're good there. We're good there. Slide that old drive in here. Okay. Now, let's get the rest of this show going, shall we? Alright. Where to plug this mother beast into? Nah, that's too far. You know, I can't wait to get this place rearranged because I'll be able to do better videos, but for the time being, it is what it is. See, is there any... Oh wow, there's all sorts of ports on this side. Okay, good. doesn't have much of a low capacity at all, but that's a beautiful thing. Okay. All right, now we're gonna run. Through. Alright, we're going to create a new scene. We're going to call this scene. If I use the right keyboard here, that would be amazing. We're going to call this scene this. Okay, there we are. Okay, I apologize about that. I gotta go into this thing over here. There we go. Okay, now we're going to capture, add, okay. We're going to add. Okay, and we're going to add. Okay, and we're looking at custom 1080p. There we go. Underneath that like that. Take this guy and that guy down like this. There we go. Okay, and oh crap! I forgot to move the. Not enough light going there. Better. I have a little bit of light on the subject. Okay. All right. And we'll switch over to the multicam, PC share, and transition. Okay. I'm sure you're wondering what the heck's going on here. I'm sure I'm wondering what the heck's going on here myself. Okay. All right. So we got to do one more thing. Why the heck is that so messed up like that? That light's too close. There we go. Huh, yeah. Well, it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and power this laptop up. Alright, hit the function F8 key. Function F8. Function F8. There we go. And of course there's no boot device found, baby. There we go. And we'll share between both screens. Good. Good enough. Alright, so we'll shut it off. Bring it back on. Alright, you're not going to see the Dell screen until I hit the F2 key a couple of times and get into the setup. There we go. Going to leave. So it looks like the dual interlinks in. DDR3L, SD RAM, 8 gigabytes and 8 gigabytes and 16 gigabytes. And i7 with dual cores. Primary hard drive, video controller, Intel HD graphics, and we're going to have to go into video real quick after we do that information. Battery information, 73% charging, health excellent, 90 watt. And so it sees a 90 watt power supply, diskette drive, internal hard drive. Yeah, we're not doing diskette. There is no diskette. So we're going to do internal hard drive. Get rid of the onboard NIC. Get rid of the CD-ROM. Here we go. Put that up. There we are. Okay. UEFI. Add boot option. View. Advanced boot options. Date, time. Oh, what is today's date? Let's see. Today's date is 6. 20. It is 09:01 a.m. System configuration. NIC. Enabled. We're not doing Pixie boot. State operation. HCI. Drive. SATA 0. SATA 1. Smart reporting. Yes. USB configuration. Enable boot support. Enable external USB port. USB 3.0. Yes, of course. Enable all that. Enable audio. Yes. Miscellaneous devices. Yes. Video. LCD brightness, switchable graphics. Alright. Security. Not worry about that. Not set. Yep, we'll use that. Secure boot. I don't worry about that either. Performance. Multi-core support enabled. Speed step enabled. C-States control. Yeah, we'll enable that even though we're going to turn off in the operating system. Turbo boost, yes. Hyper-threading, absolutely. Power management, AC behavior. Auto on time. I'm not worried about that. USB wake support. Enable USB wake support. Yes, wake on LAN. Post behavior. Adapter warnings. Function lock options. Oh, there's a function lock on here? Oh, there is. Okay, cool. I understand how that works. Fast boot. Thorough. Performs complete hardware configuration. This is to run boot. And we're going to do thorough. Virtualization support. Virtualization. Yeah, we'll enable it. Oh, this process supports it, huh? That's pretty impressive. Wireless switch. Wireless LAN. Maintenance, okay. Verify everything else is working properly. Ah, service tag, there we are. Alright, so we have a new service tag here. Oh, that's the wrong service tag, but whatever. That's a tag. Oh. That's why it beeped, okay. Apply, exit. Alright, let's get my Windows 10 disk. I've had this already ready. But at last I didn't. Okay, which one is USB 3? That's USB 3.0. Usually they give you blue, but sometimes they just give you an SS there. Let's do retry boot. So, which option should I choose? F2 for setup utility. There we go. Exit. I'll just mash the F12 key this time. We're mashing the F12 key, mashing the F12 key, mashing the F12 key. Right. Curious. Okay. Let me install this mouse because I can't stand not having a mouse to use. This is annoying the living crap out of me. That touchpad is not the easiest touchpad in the world. Okay.
Ring, ring.
Hello, I'm live. What's up? Yeah. I mean, you're not on speaker, so what's up? Because right now Windows is installing, so basically people are watching paint dry. Are you able to like create some kind of a sticker with that letter and number combo I sent you? Because I gotta put it on the bottom of our laptop, and my handwriting's horrendous. No, a sticker, because it has to actually be affixed to the bottom of the thing, like an address label or something. Near do I. Okay. Why? Who? Why is she feeling hurt? Because you didn't want a dress. Let me talk to her. I can see. Let me talk to her. Oh. I did 2 buyer dresses. Yes. Hi, Leah. You don't remember all the clothes I bought for you? I bought you dresses and stuff. They just don't fit you anymore. Of course. Yeah, we'll pick one out and then I'll go pick it up for you, okay? You're welcome, baby. All right. Ask mommy to go on here. I'll talk to mommy, okay? I love you. You're welcome. Hey, all right. Are you able to go on like Target or Walmart and find something under like $15 for her to pick out? Have her pick it out and then send it to me. All right. All right, and look to see if it's in stock either in Turnersville or not Turnersville, Egg Harbor Township or Mays Landing. All right, thank you. All right, bye. Yeah, so my little girl, my baby's feeling a little left out because her computer, not her computer, her sister, her sister's dress still fits her that I bought for her sister, but her dresses don't fit her anymore.
Hi there, I'm Cortana.
Oh, hi Cortana.
A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen. If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator.
I don't want you to talk.
Enough intro. Let's dig in.
Go away, Cortana. I love you, but...
Your region is set to... Your keyboard is set to... Do you also type with another key? Now let's get you connected to a network. That way you can get updates, apps... Now type your credentials. Mission accomplished. You're all linked up. Now we have some important setup to do.
Maybe it'll work when I hit the button again. Maybe not. Okay, it's not currently allowing me to go through.
Let's see what's new from Windows. Type your email address or phone number, then follow the instructions to sign in.
So
I'll catch up with you once that's done. Want to set up a PIN? These are the settings Microsoft recommends. Go ahead and review them, and select Accept when you're ready. Windows can save your spot in apps, files, and websites.
Alright, it's almost done setting up.
Automatically save files and photos to OneDrive for some added... Hey, look, that's me, Cortana. Almost done now. We just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours.
Yay!
Looking forward to helping out.
Hello? Are they in stock in the store though? Go on Target. It's Target and look in Target. All right, bye. Welcome to Windows. Got more tips for using Windows. Step aside. Yeah, we don't care about any of that. Close that. And I don't see the options, backgrounds. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, taskbar settings. There we go. Let's go ahead and install the NVidia drivers. I wish it would tell me the temperature of the system, because it seems to be running a little hotter than I wanted it to. Man, live. It already has like some high usage. I don't even know why. What applications are running that's requiring all these processes? Oh wow, OneDrive. Yeah, we're just setting up. We're just setting this computer up now. I mean, you know, 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Windows is installed, minus a few key features. So about Task Manager, see what's missing. No, not Task Manager. Device Manager. Device Manager. Device Manager. There it is. What the happy? Alright, so it has 2 devices it doesn't know. Is the webcam running? Integrated webcam's running. Get started. Informational. Confirm. Confirm. Because if I don't do that, I'll end up with advertising for things I don't want, like sexual enhancement products, and I don't want sexual enhancement products. I'd rather them, you know, entice me with some new technology or something. All right, so OneDrive. This PC, C drive, users, road rage. Properties, location, / drive. Doesn't it seem like I just did this the other day? Document, same thing. Objects. Bird dress Ken Jack. Alright, it's not letting me... Oh, there it is. I know. I'm live and I'm doing something because it's the last dress and my daughter's devastated because she doesn't have a dress. There we go. You know, Father's Day, you know, it's a day when you buy things for your kids. That's what Father's Day is. I don't care what anyone says. That's Father's Day. Boy, am I glad I put a new heatsink and fan in there. Alright. Let's go and get the download for her. This is anybody chatting yet? No chats yet. And let's go and find drivers. I mean, here's the thing. It's not an RTX. Again, it's not an RTX. It's not a high-end graphics card. It's just, it's NVIDIA. But it's better than onboard. I'm gonna tell you that much. I just hope to God the heatsink is touching the thermal. Hey! Yeah, the CPU utilization should go down once I switch over to the other graphics card. Once the stupid thing installs. That's fine. Well, it's not getting hot. Heatsink and fan's working, keeping it cool. Oh no. Alright, well, it only looks like it's only one controller error, so hopefully it was just a hiccup. And once I install IA Store, I'm hoping that error goes away. Okay, so not looking so good if I can't access data on the hard drive. There we go. Alright, so that was an issue with OneDrive, I guess, trying to get information back and forth, so that's fine. And yes, we're installing the video drivers so we can get the switch over to the NVidia driver, and so we can offload the work on the processor. 2. Downloading. I'm having fun. I don't know about you. Alright, now. After the video driver installs, because I'm trying to figure out why the Core i3 is such a lie. Alright. And preparing to install. La 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 la. That thing doesn't light up though. Oopsie. Oh, look at that. Expired 2019. Drivers and downloads. Let's look at the overview real quick. I'm going to view what the specifications were. Like the initial specs, but it doesn't show me the initial specs, so that's interesting. Dell management, power manager, Realtek high definition audio driver. Intel management engine, Realtek. Serial input output driver. Intel Bluetooth Pro Set, Realtek, Intel wireless display utility, Dell airplane mode switcher. Yeah, well, we're installing the latest driver, so I'm not worried about that. Windows 10, 64, but there we go. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is Lucy there?
Yeah, she's eating breakfast right now. She's full of syrup. Can she call you back in a little bit?
Yeah, have her call me as soon as possible, because I gotta name this computer, and I want to know what she wants to name it.
Lucy, what do you want to name your computer, honey? What, for what, Tom? She's a little confused.
Let me talk to her. I'll explain it to her.
Alright, hang on. I'll put you on speaker.
Okay.
You're on speaker.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi.
So, Lucy, a computer gets a name, like how we named the car Wendy.
And your computer Hades?
Yep, and I named my laptop Hades, and my desktop is Zeus, and my streaming system is Hermes. Well, what? Hermes, yeah.
I already know what mine is.
What do you want yours to be?
Elsa.
Oh
Hi.
my gosh.
Come on, Lucy.
I want mine to be Elsa.
We can't name it after like Disney.
Why can't we name it after Disney?
Because you're copyrighted, Lucy.
She doesn't know what that means, Tom, but you can't answer this, honey. That's something else.
Well, I want it to be
Hurry up, Daddy needs a name.
mine Elsa because Valentine.
Valentine, she said.
Valentine?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll name it Valentine.
Yay!
Yay!
But I think that's to name mine.
Well, I'm not working on yours yet.
I want to name mine now.
Okay, what do I name yours?
What do you name, honey?
I want to name a dog.
A dog?
A dog Elsa.
No, you can't answer the dog Elsa, honey. Daddy just said that.
With a heart. No, you're right.
How about unicorn?
Yeah.
Unicorn.
Unicorn? Okay.
Okay.
Alright, you got it.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, you're welcome.
Bye.
Alright, bye. Alright, so, out of the mouth of babes, Lucy's computer is Valentine, which works out pretty good. And then Leah went with Unicorn, which, okay, works too. They're really cute kids. Oh, they're cute. Alright. Now. Wow, this installation process is taking a while. I don't understand what the heck's going on. Wow, CPU, docked itself all the way down like 1.9 gigahertz too. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, it is. Charlie, where you at, Char? Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. Okay, that's the latest. That one is. That's probably already running the latest driver for that. Now, I'm thinking the management interface, engine interface driver is what allows me to switch between the video cards. Oh, never mind. You can tell that as soon as it starts working, it's automatically switching. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Alright, well, in the meantime, let's get Minecraft installed. And let's go into settings. Oh boy, I forgot her, oh yeah, there it is. Oh boy. No, we don't want to answer these on screen, do we? Let's see. We'll do the There we go. I don't remember these answers anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, trying to get into an account that you haven't used and that you haven't accessed in years. Where is this email from Mojang at? Okay. Alright, well, we got the video installed at least. I'm trying to multitask here and trying to get everything else going. Alright. Alright, so I'm still waiting on this email to come in though, and it's like, it's not coming in, it's not working. We set the, we set the graphics card to, where the graphics card need to be set to, so that's a plus. Let's see if I can download, Minecraft from my downloads folder. Let's see. First thing we need is JRE 64-bit. Alright, so we offloaded a lot of the work over to the graphics accelerator. Alright, so the way how the system's set up is it's set up with the graphics accelerator. So all the graphics accelerations all sent over to the 3D accelerator. So it's like all the 2D work is handled by the processor, while all the 3D work is offloaded to the graphics coprocessor, which is pretty cool. I mean, I prefer another, other methods, but, it'll work. we gotta find Minecraft in this whole mess. Minecraft. Let's see, 192, 113.2, 115.2, there we go. Minecraft installer. Yeah, it don't matter if this wasn't, you know, from a long time ago, it'll update. I'm going to run it from here, make sure that I can log into her account. Oh, Roblox. Forgot about Roblox. Yeah, this computer's running a lot faster than I ever did. Alright, well. So, anyway, that's how we install and run our update an Inspiron 5558 or 5855, whatever it is. Anyway, you know, it's working. I'm happy. It's happy. My daughter's going to be happy. And next video is going to be either working on the Vasco or resetting a password. Alright, I'm out of here.